Today in this tutorial I would like to show you how to make the Easter egg with the beads. For making it you will need the polyester egg, the ribbon, the beads, the needle, the small needle, and the hook size 1.75 millimeters. My egg is 7 centimeters big. Okay, we need to slip the beads. We will need about 100 beads in the total, and then when you are ready we can start our crochet. We need to start with the 6 chains. One, two, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then slip stitch into the first one. Now we need to make chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. That chain is count as our first double crochet. Then we need to make another double crochet into our ring, then chain 1 and another 2 double crochets into our ring, and again chain 1, 2 double crochets into our ring. So we need to have 6 pairs of our double crochet. Chain 1, 1 and 2. So we need to slide down our beads for a second. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. Chain 1, 1, 2, chain 1, and the last one pair, 1 and 2, chain 1 and slip stitch into our chain of 3. 1, 2 and 3 is just here. Okay, so what now? We need to make another chain of 3. 1, 2, 3, and now we will do the stitches, the shelves. Into our chain 1 space we will make the shell. So first 3 times double crochet, 1, 2, our chain of 3 is count as the first one, 3, then chain of 2, 1 and 2, and another 3 double crochets. This time we're working without beads at the moment. And after those 3 I will use my first bead. So what we need to do, just take the first one, put next to your hook, and then grab your yarn over, and into the another chain 1 space we will start making another shell. So my beads will be between those 2 shells. On that one row we will work this way. And again we've got the first double crochet, so we need to make another 2, then chain of 2, 1 and 2, and again another 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. And the same, now we are taking our one bead, taking our yarn, and into the next one chain one space, we always leave in those two double crochets, we are making another shell, and again our bead is between our shell. So 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. So we need to repeat that pattern all the way around. Again we are taking our bead and then into our chain 1 space we making another shell. So repeat that pattern until the end of that row, and then I will show you what we need to do next. When we are at the end of our row, we are taking the another beads and we need to make the slip stitch into the first chain from our start. Okay, and our work at the moment looks like that. Another chain of 3, 1, 2 and no, I forgot. When you've done your slip stitch, we need to make the slip stitch until we will have in our chain 2 space. We need to work another shell on the top of our shell. So this time we are making the double crochet our shell into our shell. So 1 double crochet. After that first double crochet I will use my beads in. So the second double crochet will be with beads, then we are making the third one, then chain of 2, 1 and 2 and another one double crochet, and then into the second double crochet I will use the beads again. And one more double crochet. So this time we're working on a different way. Okay, now we need to go to another chain of 2 and we're making exactly the same. First double crochet without beads, we are taking the another one and then we yarn over, and then second double crochet with the beads, third one without, then chain of 2, 1 and 2, first one without. Now we are taking our one beads and then the second and the third. So at the moment our work supposed to looks like that, and we need to repeat that pattern all the way around, and then we will start the next row. When we finish our row, we need to make the slip stitch into the chain of 3. Then by making a slip stitch in every one stitch, we need to get into our center of the shelf from the last one row. And then again, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, we will make another shell, and this is our 3 double crochet, then chain of 2, 1 and 2, and another 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3, and now we are making the chain of 1, then we are taking our bead, another chain of 2, so we need to make the chain of 3, and then into our next one center of the shell we are making another shell, 1, 2 and 3, chain of 2, 1 and 2, and another shell, 1, 2 and 3, and again chain 1, then we are taking our bead, chain 2 and chain 3, and again into our center of the shell we're making another shell. So repeat that pattern all the way around, and then I will show you how to make the next one row. Then we are making the slip stitch into our top of the chain 3, and by making the slip stitch in every one stitch we try and get to the center of our shell from the last one row. So I've done first one, second one, and now we are in chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and we will make the same, another beads, so on the second double crochet now we are making the third chain of 2, and again first one without, another beads, and the fur. This time we need to make the chain of 4 now, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then we are going to the next one center of our shell. First one double crochet without beads, now we are taking our 1, this is the second and the third, chain of 2, 1 and 2, and another one, first one without and the second with beads. And the third without, and again after that one double crochet, chain of 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we are go into the next one shell, center of our shell. Okay, so repeat that pattern all the way around until the last one shell, and then make the slip stitch into the top of our first chain of 3. When we've done our last one chain of 4 and slip stitch into the third chain, again we need to make the slip stitch into every one stitch until we will have our center of the shell. And then again, now we need to make the chain of 3 and we will work the shell without beads at all. So that's the second and the third one double crochet, then chain of 2, 1 and 2, and another 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, and then now we need to make the chain of 2. Then we are taking our bead, this is the third chain, and another chain of 2, 1 and 2, 3, 5 chains, and now we are going to the center of our shell and we are making another shell, 1, 2 and 3, chain of 2, 1, 2, and another 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, and then chain of 2, we are taking the bead, now we are making the third chain, 4th and 5th, and again into our center of the shell. So keep that pattern all the way across, and then we will start the next one row. Next one row, I am already in the center of my first shell, so I am making the chain of 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then we will start again the same as we've done the 2 rows before. Onto our second double crochet, we working with a bit, and then the third one without, chain of 2, 1 and 2, and another 1 double crochet. Onto the second we are using our bead, and the third one. Now we need to make another, again the chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and we are going to the next one, center of our shell, and on the second double crochet we working with the beads. So we need to repeat that pattern all the way around. Then I just tell you what you need to do in the next one row as well. So this row we making the 2 beads into our shell, then chain of 5 and all the way around. On the next one we will repeat that pattern, so we are making the shell on the top of our shell without beads, and then again we work in the chain of 5 and into the third one chain we making the third chain we making with the beads. Okay, and then we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows done, and I will let you know what we need to do next. Okay, at the end of the row 8 we need to repeat that one more row from 2 bits in our shell one more time, and then I think we will start making something different, and after that one row I think we will do on the last one row, then we finish our egg. So see you at the end. Okay, so I put my work already on an egg to measure how it will be looks like, and then when you've done the slip stitch into the chain of 3, now we need to make the chain of 2 is cut as our actually no, wrong. Again, we need to make the slip stitch into the center of our shell. Now if you are in the center of our shell, we make in the chain of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then we making the single crochet on the top of our 5 chain space, then another chain of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, then we are going in the center of our single crochet, and then again chain of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, single crochet just here, chain of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, single crochet into the center of our shell, chain of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, single crochet onto our chain 5 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and again middle of our center of our shell, and repeat, making that all the way around. Chain of 7, then single crochet on into our chain 5 space, then into our center of the shell. When you've done your last chain of 7, just make the slip stitch into the first one chain from the beginning, cut your yarn, and then I will make the egg with the ribbon the same as my others in the other videos, and we need to put our ribbon into the 7 chain spaces. You can find a different way to close the eggs, but I think that way is the easier and look very nice for me. when we put our ribbon into our holes, what we need to do, we need to just squeeze it. And that's it. Our work is done. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you like this video, just press the like and subscribe my channel for more. See ya.